ever walked into this house, okay? I'm one of only 3 bitches that's ever voluntarily walked into this house, okay? Like, forget everything else, right? But now that I've been on the other side of cultural appropriation, as in, like, what's a society where that doesn't really happen very much, I miss it. Okay? Here's the deal with America that I realized. In America, part of the deal when you immigrate is you have to put your culture in the pot. Right? I don't feel this at all. Oh my God, it's that Pflugerville weed. You guys, this is we're not number 1 in the world anymore. You're like, we're not the best country on earth, are we? In America, you put your culture in the pot. And everybody here gets to take whatever they want out of it. That's the cost of admission. Now, that means some things might happen to your culture that you don't like, right? There might be some white boys going viral, making money, talking about how to make a perfect bowl of pho on the internet, and you're not going to like it, okay? But the privilege that we have is, well, if you're an American, you also get to pick from anything you want in the pot. And we have the best of almost every country in the world right here, right? So, like, last year, I literally was at, it's a different Latino market, the parking lot of La Familia Supermercado in my neighborhood where I live. And there was a wrestling match between Santa Claus and Krampus, and some DJ was playing like, they don't like us, they don't like us, they're crazy. And that was my daughter's 8th birthday. That's America, right? Well, in Germany, the cost of admission is you have to leave your culture at the door. They won't let you assimilate if you don't do that. And understandably, a lot of people come to their borders, refugees from Syria, for example. A lot of people come, and all they brought was their culture. So, of course, they're not going to leave that at the door, like a wet umbrella or a horse or something like that. And so then they don't get to be a part of the culture. And so with Germans, since they don't practice inclusion, they don't get to benefit from diversity. And so since they don't get the benefits, they complain a lot. And in fact, they have a far right-wing party called the AFD that their slogan in English, this is not a translation, they literally say, "Make Germany great again." That's what they're saying over there. And they have the nerve to tell us that we are not the center of the world. I bet you take it all my hand gas. You've been appropriating lifestyle for 100 years. Their Nazis were just like stiff Jim Crow. Okay, like maybe come up with an original for one time. One time, I dare you. It's actually easier in a fucked up way to be Asian in the UK than it is in Germany. Because British people genuinely believe the entire pot belongs to them. They just think the earth is theirs, so they have everything switching around. Oh my God, I can't believe my family, we escaped from immigrants, and here I am being like, you know what? The monarchs in the UK have some good points. There are some good points. So one thing that's hard about immigrating is finding housing. In Berlin, finding housing in Berlin, it's like, are any of you cool enough to understand this? It's like, when you try to find your panties at the end of an orgy? You're all laughing because you're like, who would do that? Oh my God, you guys. Kids aren't having orgies anymore. It's all because of COVID. I feel so bad for y'all, but let's say it's really hard, okay? So we've been staying at a cousin's house, and we're very grateful. So me, my beloved, my 2 children, and their family, we're all staying together in one house. In Germany, it's not as common to have these like multi-generational households like it is like in communities here in the United States. So we're trying to be really good roommates, you know? We contribute to groceries, like I cook all the time, we take out the trash, and we try to fuck as quietly as we possibly can. And I don't know if you guys know, because again, you guys do not look like you fuck. The quietest fuck is a face fuck. Right? Relatable? No, not because the cock in your mouth muffles it.
Yeah.
Do I have to draw a fucking diagram for you guys? Pflugerville doesn't fuck. That's what I learned tonight.
P is silent.
The P is silent. Okay, well, we were doing what we're doing because being a refugee is honestly kind of hot, and you know I'm going to clean up my mouth. Okay, the ungodly things that I have done with my mouth, and I don't want you guys to think because like straight men, I know straight men, you guys go to a lot of trouble to not taste your own cum.
Yeah.
Right, I think that's crazy. As a flaming bisexual, like I would never serve a guest anything in my home, right, that I had not tasted it yet, okay? But that's just me. That's just me. I fuck. Everybody knows I fuck. I had 2 kids. The jig is up. Right? I don't have to pretend anymore. I don't have to pretend anymore that like women and anal didn't count. Okay. So I'm going across the hallway to go to the bathroom to brush my teeth. Now, remember, in Germany, these houses, they're older than the country of America. Okay, so they're like they make a lot of noise, they're very creaky, and I don't want to turn the lights and wake anybody up in this house. I'm going from basically my nephew's old room across to their family bathroom. Their family dog, their elderly dog is asleep. Then as I pass, I try not to wake him up, and I just go by memory, brush my teeth, right? And I don't think it's gross. It just, look, I just eat with gusto. I floss after a good meal, you know. And I brush my teeth and I clean up. And then as I stand there, a single moonbeam comes through the window. And I realize in that moment, in my reflection in the mirror, nothing about this is normal. This is not my house. This is not my bathroom. This is not my country. And this is not my toothbrush.
Oh. Yeah.
It was my son's toothbrush.
Oh, boy.
No. God damn.
How would I feel at breakfast with the minty fresh mouth while my firstborn is suffering with gingivitis, right? What would I don't think children should come in contact with their father's DNA like this. Is that crazy? Is that controversial? Am I edgy right now?
That's edge.
I feel like it's my duty to protect my son. I feel like I've been gatekeeping, even like the normal time you come in contact with your dad's DNA when the sperm fertilizes the eggs. I was still the gatekeeper. I was like, no comics, only PhDs, actually just STEM, and I did the best I could. My children have never tasted unwashed fruit. And what can I do? I know you can relate, Mama. What would I do? What could I possibly do? So I was like, should I just like wash it and like leave it? Would it be clean? Christians clean their sins off with water. And they're not even soapy. Like, what can I do? I said, no, that just doesn't feel right? I think their sins are a little stickier than when I'm dealing with sticky, icky, some of them sins, right? So I'm like, but I don't want to listen to them. So I bury the toothbrush deep in the wastebasket, deep down, like my shame. Like my shame, and I just said, this is a problem for my future family. This is not a problem for tonight. And so we get up and I make breakfast like normal, and then they finish breakfast and I say, well, go brush your teeth, because that's what you're supposed to say when you're parents. And they go up to brush their teeth, and I hear my son just go. Why is this always happening? Right? And look, have you ever lied to children?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever weaponized a child's disability against him? No, I lost the crowd on that one. Sit back down. Let me sit back down. Something I forgot to tell you, one of the reasons why we had to leave, one of many reasons, is because my son and I have ADHD. And our new current Secretary of Health, RFK Jr., which, by the way, in Germany, they know what he looks like. So whenever I say RFK Jr., they laugh. That's really funny, actually. Just like the image, I think that's really funny. He doesn't believe in supporting mental health disabilities, nor in fact, doesn't believe in ADHD at all, believes that all of us should be put in a registry, rounded up, and that we could be cured by sending us to concentration camps. I hate that joke in Germany. I love it. That's a good joke, but it's the truth. When I go upstairs to the bathroom when they were, and I said, what's wrong? What's wrong? I act. He says, I lost my toothbrush. I'm always losing my things. And I said, baby, it's okay. This stuff is going to happen all the time because you and I have ADHD. Does anybody have heroin? It's not. Are you laughing awkwardly because we're recording, or are we? I'll try anything right now. I tried some, when I was 37, I tried weed, and now I do it regularly. And then, about a year later, I got kind of brave, and I tried mushrooms, because I love mushrooms, to eat, in sauce, and I ended up bearing witness to the entire life cycle of a tree in my backyard that was the matriarch of the entire neighborhood. You guys ever think about time? Time's wild, right? Time's not even real. Do you think about that? When you become a parent, people trying to baby pill you, okay? They say, until you become a parent, you don't know what it is to love. And I'm telling you, that's bullshit, okay? Yeah. If you've ever grieved for anybody, you've been in love. You've loved with all your heart. Grief is the cost of love. You should pay it, okay? But one thing that is different about being a parent is I feel a kind of greed for things that I'm not entitled to. And I'm Buddhist, so kind of the explanation of suffering is when you're desiring things, right? That desire is the root of all of the suffering. And I suffer a lot as a mom because I feel greed for I want to swim in a pool of my kids' time. I want to go through all of these moments in their lives that I'm totally not entitled to without having. I don't want to let go of the baby to be able to see the moment that one of them falls in love. I want to be there when they leave home and embark on college, and I want to be there after I die to console them in my death. Does that make sense? I want to be there for every moment, just in a pool of their time. And I'm not entitled to and never have to let go of any moments. And I'm constantly grieving that I can't be there for certain moments. I'm constantly grieving for the moments that I've had to let go. I am feeling this now. If I'm being completely honest, I think this is starting to hit. What was I trying to say? I was talking about something that wasn't even real. Time. Time is a replacement for fourth dimensional travel. If I can't go through the fourth dimension, which is like going through the insides of ourselves, I could just sit in this one place until it becomes a different structure and I'll be in it in a different time. Does that make sense? I see that it doesn't make sense. I think we should be allowed to grieve for things that didn't die, that you just had to let go of. I wish you could have a funeral for your friend that you lost to a multi-level marketing scheme. Here are the ashes of me and Amber's friendship. Before I lost her, I never got to tell her how much I appreciated her cheating from my math homework. And is sharing her passion for Herbalife with me and sharing parts of her culture, like that potato salad with raisins in it. Now I don't know what I'll ever get. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Amber, for the toilet. I feel sad for her. But I want to tell you, we have one consolation prize for being trapped in linear time. Full of sound that just never ends. It's finite, but with a pool, it never ends, right? It's like a circle. It is finite, but it never ends. So you're hearing, it's like if you open like a file in like Photoshop or something, and you just like push everything to center. It doesn't keep everything in order. It just like lays everything on top of each other. That's what would happen to music if there was no time.
Yeah. 88.
And my other consolation prize is that we're allowed to listen to R. Kelly again. Yeah, because the proceeds from the streams they go to restitution for his victims from the civil suit. Do you guys know that? Yeah. So when you're grieving for things you had to let go of, you can take peace. There's a consolation prize. This is the remix to Ignition. Okay. All right, I'm like really. Thanks for having me up here.
Guys, keep it going, Ryan and Lee. How's tonight's show? Fucking hey. Oh man, you freaked me out there.
If I'm suffering, you better be suffering too.
Holy shit, Ivy.
How you feel? How you living?
Good. What's it been like? You're in a whole nother place. What's your favorite thing about your new home?
Let me think of something positive, which is very American and not very German.
Yeah, please. I was wondering.
The food, the ingredients that they do have are super fresh, and they actually taste like things. So like our tomatoes and our strawberries and stuff you buy in the store, they don't taste like anything anymore. So they have all these great ingredients, and I love to cook, so like it's fine, right? I can make good food with them, but they don't really know what to do with their great ingredients.
No shit.
Yeah,
Bad restaurants over there, huh?
Yeah, they got things. I would say bad. Just it's like in America, everything's so, it's like we want to be the best, or we're like terrible, we're like here, you know? There, everybody's like kind of like in the middle. Right? So people, it's harder to become homeless, but it's harder to become like wealthy. Do you know what I mean? Everything about their culture is just about stability instead of like, risk and reward.
Have you been running into other Americans out there?
Yes, and I have always been somebody who's super proud to be an American, because as a woman of color, it's hard to get people to acknowledge my Americanness. But man, now they irritate the shit out of me. Now I'm just like, I'm like this, I'm like.
You see another one and you just like pretend not to speak English.
Because they're so it's so hit and miss. There was like a group, we were almost late for this connecting flight to get here to Austin. There was this group of, I want to say 5 or 7 white women sitting behind me. I could tell they were all the same flight. They're all freaking out, trying to problem solve. And I did have an idea, but they weren't talking to me, they, like Americans usually do when they think they see other Americans anyway, so I didn't need to butt in. But also, I'm just clocking the math. I'm like, I know 4 of you bitches voted for Trump, so stay in this airport. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Damn. What do they call you? Are you an expat? Is that what it is?
A comment, this is not my insight, this is another Berlin Comics insight. It said, immigrants are if you go to be exploited, and expats are if you go to exploit.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I can't remember which finger it is.
So, were you saying they have open mics and shows out there? Or?
Yeah, actually the English language comedy scene is about the size of what I would say the comedy scene here was in 2016, 2017. Maybe a couple hundred total, comics, and not as much stage time as here because they have really strict noise ordinances. So every venue can only do basically 1 show a day from 8 to 10. That's it. Every venue can only do 1. So there's not quite as much stage time, and obviously it's Germany, so the English comedy scene is not going to be the majority comedy scene, right? It's an ethnic, I guess, kind of ethnic comedy scene. But something that's really been incredible is most of the audience that understands English, it's not their first language. And most of the English language comics, it's not their first language. So it's very humbling, actually. Like about half of us are native speakers, like Americans, Brits. There's like a guy from New Zealand, a Kiwi, and like a few of us. But a lot of them, they're from all over the world. They're from China. They're from Macedonia. They're from wherever. But English is just the lingua franca now, so that's why they're performing in English. But the best comics that I have seen perform in English are Russian.
Oh, shit.
They're crushing.
Russians are funny?
They're so funny. Here's what it is that they don't take comedy for granted. And we shouldn't take it for granted here either. This is one of the first things they take away when shit goes down. These comics that we have in Berlin, they basically got so good at comedy in Russia that they had to leave and go somewhere. And those are the Russian English language.
Or something, or?
Well, there's just so many things that you're not allowed to talk about.
Out there, so they'll fucking make you leave, huh?
Well, no, you leave before before you can't leave. Which is what time I'm on, so.
Alright, cool. Where would you be if you weren't up in Germany?
I guess I would just still be here with you guys. I guess I didn't really have another reason to leave.
Right? How long are you going to be in town for?
Just till Monday morning.
No shit. Well, thank you so much for coming out.
I appreciate you having me.
You fucking killed it.
I missed you.
I missed you. It's good to see you. I don't know if I'll be able to go out to Germany. I'll try. I don't know.
Okay, I'll be there about Berlin.
I gotta get my passport.
Get that passport out, yeah.
Wow,
You want to shout out before we go?
Yes, so tomorrow night is my last night here. I'm hosting a show that I'm really proud of at Cold Town Theater called Deport Me Though, which is a live. Yeah, come through. It's a comics. It started like last year when I started kind of supporting all these people. And at this kind of level, before they were just like, we'll deport any fucking body. It started as just like immigrants and anchor babies. But now it's like, well, they might deport you. That could be, fucking anybody. Now all different kinds of people are on the show.
I've been on it, yeah.
Yeah, you've been on it. Yeah, you crushed.
I could totally get deported. I'm first generation, but they might want me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You have all these gang tattoos on your face. That's what they call it. Yeah, and you're like, these are gang tattoos. He just doesn't remember where he lives.
They're directions. Exactly. Yeah. It's a Google Maps on my face.
Yeah, from when the cell phone bill didn't go through.
Ivy, thank you so much for coming out.
I'm so excited. I really am pleased that you and I, we know that comedy has been kind of polarized over the last few years in Austin, but I feel like you coming on my side of town for shows and you invited me to shows in kind of your side of town, so to speak, I feel like that really kind of keeps the conversation going. I appreciate you having me.
I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for Ivy! Ivy, that's a wrap, and that's the High Tonight Show. I've been Victor Martinez. Thank you so much to The Spot and Ty Wynn. Shout out Mark. Shout out all the other comedians. Thank you so much. Y'all fucking killed it. And that's it. You guys have a good night. Bye-bye. Thank you. I'm Victor Martinez. Shout out The High Tonight Show. Go follow us on YouTube and Instagram and all that stuff. Have a good night. Victor. Woo! Woo! Woo!
How's that feeling? Do they want? Oh, is it time? I think it's our side when there's a side. Did you think that's how they do it?
So I went mostly to see Strong. He's fucking talking in Europe. He's Do like one.
I like your art and stuff.
Those actually are acoustic panels.
Well, no, yeah, no. I mean, actually,
We had a good
you gotta
amount of
hang it up.
Oh.
Or are they meant to be acoustic panels, but just fancy?
No, they're actually acoustic panels. I Google on Amazon, I Google acoustic panels.
And you got the stuff with art on it?
Yeah, they are like actually the material is like acoustic
Oh,
panels.
go! That's
Yeah.
creative.
And before that, it had echo.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it had
yeah.
that, and then that, and it really helped with the sound.
Yeah, well, we're outside. You can hear very much at all. Nothing. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
It is a funny.
Even that yellow thing up there.
Yeah. Acoustic panel?
Yeah.
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 That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What side of town is that?
I'm near Cherrywood.
Oh, okay. I like Cherrywood. I
Yeah.
have a microphone Tuesday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't checked out all of the different, EDCs, but I mean, I didn't know.
Yeah. Cherrywood.
Are they coffee house?
Yeah.
Coffee house.
Yeah. It had it on outside.
Oh, yeah, I see the stage. I
Yeah.
didn't know that you-
Yeah, it had music sometimes.
Yeah, the music, I see music.
Okay.
I miss the comedy. I would love to see
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. That'd be fun.
I have a show on Tuesday night too.
Yeah.
It's a very special show, and I watch it because you get to play for 5 minutes. And you have to get 5 votes about this. Oh, parties with a bucket, they actually think so.
What was it called?
Poke the Bear.
Poke the Bear.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing shows at your house?
6 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like a weekly open mic every Thursday. No Wednesday.
No shit, so it's just people can come through?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh yeah. What time?
Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
8:30.
8:30 on Wednesday?
Yeah, but this upcoming week, I'm kind of still pretty fun.
You got any Instagram or something?
Yeah. Having the spot comedy club.
Spots.
Yeah.
Hey, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about almost other. Yeah. Fun spot with great of people. A lot of people that drop in as artists.
I like it. Get to see the scene.
How do you know Ivy?
I've been friends with her since 2013, I want to say. Yeah, way back.
I did a map and stuff in the time.
Get the mic on you still.
Yeah. Oh shit, it's
I did the same thing. I did the same thing.
Yeah.
the rest of us there.
I know, I'm like, oh, this time I have a hot chicken in the door.
Yeah, well, something like, yeah, maybe some
Yeah.
I'm not sure I can get
That's Daisy Mark in the door.
She can totally, yeah, with like some kind of split or like maybe something.
Yeah.
She's like a door guy, for sure.
That would be a good way.
It's still like 6 hours. Yeah, let's get a picture.
It's, any bounds? That sound of pounds.
There's this controversy. People are making fun of Andy Michael because he's like, I mean, regarding the
Oh, damn.
It's in your blocks. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
I'm good. Sorry about that. It's a good stage though. Very solid.
Look at Aaron passing on the couch.
So it's pretty cool.
think you guys wondering.
This guy was snoring over here.
It's a lot better than last time I saw him. Passed out like this, sitting like this. Like, I have a picture somewhere on my phone. He was like this.
Yeah. That's how he fell asleep, and we put barbecue sauce, like him holding barbecue sauce, and I forgot something else. But it was too much funny.
I was like, oh, the balance to fall asleep.
Oh yeah, we put like a chicken wing, one of his chicken wings on his hand, and a barbecue sauce. That was really funny.
Yeah, when you're comic. It gets worse. You're gonna get. No, I started comic. We were just talking about this. It's like where a lot of people certain toys they end up putting in the most people like have like years of toys. Yeah, well, certain toys you're just trying to find out who you are and your child. But as we're older, we like have a lot to say. Yeah, like this is I make up my sets on the spot. I get away with it because I had things have happened in my life. The people that younger are afraid of me. I don't know. I don't care. Well, because I see so much. But that's good that young people are asking.
Yeah.
That's not the question I thought they were going to ask. Yeah, I can't believe it either, but a lot of people are.
Ty, thanks again, dude. Okay, alright. Some people were online too. I was on Kick, Twitch,